have a message that I'd like to share with you today, one of my top self-care rituals and something that came through very strongly this morning, which is the power of the spoken word. The power of the spoken word. If you haven't heard already, words are spells. Anything that we even just think before we even speak it carries an energy or a waveform that can get imprinted in our mind and our bodies. And so we carry that in our cells and in our auric fields. Anything that you see or hear about yourself can sometimes get into those layers and cause like a mental cloudiness of how you view yourself and how you're actually a divine being. And you deserve words of love and words of wisdom and words of encouragement. And sometimes we don't always get that from the environment around us. And so that's why it's very important to be mindful of the words that we say to ourselves, as well as the words that we say to others. Even like spell casting, cursing someone, those words get imprinted into their fields, into their energetic fields. So it's really important what we put out there into the world, the universe, the energetic field, the quantum, because it is beyond time, space, and distance. And if you say things and you don't take them back or ask them to be transmuted and released, those imprints will stay there until you end that contract with them. And so this morning, while I was in prayer, I was receiving messages from Source, and one of them was to share the power of the spoken world. So one example on this beautiful mountain right here. When I first moved here 10 years ago, that was the first mountain I climbed. It's the smallest mountain in the world, I think. And I remember looking at this beach, looking at the ocean. I lived up in the valley at that time. I moved here to live in the valley, and I saw the two buildings with this beautiful view. And I thought to myself, and I said out loud, wow, it must be wonderful to live in those buildings. And maybe one day I will. And I said it, I chuckled to myself, I imagined it, and then I let it go. And now I have my own condo in this space. And the things that you can say, and you could say it with a heart and joy and laughter, that will amplify. I genuinely was joyous thinking about, wow, it must be so nice to wake up to this view. And it is. I wake up to this view every day. And that is because I use the power of the spoken world. Now, I also have used manifestation techniques. I also journal, so scripting is a big part of it. But the things that we can't control that are around us could be like how people talk to us and what their opinions are. And so that's why we have to program ourselves to how God, Source Creator, views us, which is divine, loving beings. And so this morning I received a healing, a frequency of releasing and blocking those things and taking out what doesn't belong in my divine blueprint. So these energy imprints of what people have said to me, things that I have seen that don't align with my highest good. And I was seeing these scenes and they were being transmuted and taken out. So at this time, if you would like to receive that frequency, to just cleanse and clear your field from any imprints that don't belong for you. And then also some affirmations. I'm going to be saying them right now and sending you sacred space. I already called forth that divine source assists us at this time and that we are protected. So if you'd like to receive this energetic transmission of the power of the spoken world and releasing anything that doesn't belong in our field or imprint, you can like and share this if it helps you. And also, I would love to hear what your experiences are with this transmission. You can play it over and over again until you feel that divine light and spark inside of you that gets rid of those things. So at this time, I ask only to channel the highest, purest light frequencies for you that are appropriate at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May this light transmission be empowered and align you with the frequency of cleansing, clearing, and purifying your space from any imprints that don't belong for your highest good. From the power of the words, may they no longer have that power over you. May you be able to transmute and alchemize that energy into positive, loving vibrations. Light transmission begins. Kutalasha oya tasking to skin and what is kalama hashia taskinia hoya taskini to tiata to skrinoya to skin and what's skin and posha to skinia to halonia to skidia to yasha to skinima to skinima to skahalate to skinia to send to skinima pusha that niato si haloya to skera to niato tia hoyata taskinia to halasko hoyata skinimo to yata to niato to haloya to hata skinia to shahata that's been at this time. There are many frequencies that are radiating above us. To do not belong for our highest good. Clouding our view of ourselves. Let's take them out and transmute them now. Musket to Nimata to get Uyata, Haleshia to skin, to skin with Oyama Halesh that is getting the Hadea to Skiriosia, to skin at the Tia Huyata, to Zimatakala Leoto, the Ata to taking out the mental clutter, to skin with the Father, to be much a Hales, in particular Hales, to Zimatakala, and Miaskura, there's going to be Hales and Hoya, maybe you infuse Etonia Hales with divine source love. Light energy, but to Tanama to Gunia, Lemon to Gunia Haleshia, Tascaria, to Skinatoria, to Skiriotis, Haleshia, to Skimma to Halescalava, to Skimato di Malasia, to Yata, to Skinatonia, Hoya, to Skin Hamia, to Skinmatuski Ata, to Skin Hoya, may you be able to discern to Skin Halem total, to Skinatalam and be mindful, it's going to Haleshia, to hear what you. It's gonna allow in your field to be imprinted beyond time, space, and distance. You deserve to see with your divine light. Anything that you have seen that has been distorted, that isn't for your highest good, we remove the veil now. It's going to do anything that you heard that were not kind words, including the music that you listened to. Let's pull those cords out now. Dissipate, and out, radiates out of your field now. May you speak words of love. That means connecting your throat with your heart space so you can be more mindful. Think before you speak and remember how heavy this weighs on your heart. Not only how do these words affect others when you do not speak, words of love frequency, it affects you as well, as we are all connected. Just let us release now the words that we have spoken to others, that wasn't speaking from a place from the heart. Sometimes this happens. It's okay. We are only human. We're still learning. Let's remove it now. If you would like to say now, let's do this affirmation in your head or out loud. You can say now, I only speak words of wisdom and love that come from my heart space. I only speak words of wisdom and love that come through my heart space. I only speak words of love and wisdom that come from my heart space. May my heart be a filter for everything from this day forward. to speak into existence and imprint that love into this world. Tuskina manata ema shi halata tuskinya halashia tusia tutia halunut kelana tutia halashia tatanga tunima tuskina nomia tuske huyata tunia hushata tunia budi hashana maybe sprinkled now usually hatonia tudia clean together who has with golden sparks of light metotiala halasin tutimata tuskina nomia allow it to rain on you eskinata halasina huda all over you feel tuya tuskina that get tuya hashia talmiska tushela do you have musical halasin take a clearing and cleansing breath out and release. Again, clearing and cleansing breath now. And release. One last time, a clearing and cleansing breath now. And release. Now with infusion of goldenite. Activate. Kutina mutokata mutokatala mushata smiga to dia mucho hasel to together tatasina to skin to the radna to the mushata miscotala like the harvest to me atascania to say that the metosconia to selling the pata tarazumia and metopia to be a huche to the malaska that miscotia matoki halamisha hasel motosia to niatasconia to sing halasha jascana halamiskia halamiskia to step to skin mucha hasel dallas coming out spinning to samus halaskito. Now with the frequency to ground this energy into your field. Thank you. I don't know what it's like for you, but I feel a lot of warmth in my heart, radiating out to my work field, a lot of energy. I feel revitalized, and I hope that you feel something like that of some sort. Remember that these frequencies are pretty strong. They're activating. Light language, I find, and light codes are need a little more care. So make sure you drink a lot of water, make sure you get good rest, and then be mindful. We did do a cleansing and clearing of these negative imprints, and so now it's up to you to be mindful of how you speak things out into existence, of how you talk to yourself in the mirror, of the things that you allow into your space to imprint you. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I hope that this transmission was helpful. And please share, like, subscribe if it has helped you. And I love you all, and I am honored to serve. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you.